In this video, we're going to talk all about the Reels Play bonus program. If you haven't heard, last year Instagram released this new feature to essentially pay their creators to be creating Instagram Reels. So we're going to talk about all about what that is, how you can join, who's invited, how to basically get paid for your Reels, and also my opinion on why I don't think it's as great as everyone thinks it is. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. First of all, the Reels Play bonus program is invitation only. So we get a lot of questions about how can I join? How can I go and join this program and start getting paid for the content that I'm creating? And the short answer is you have to be invited. Now, there are a few different things that you have to either be or have done in order to get invited to the program. The most obvious first step is you have to have the invite and you tap on the invite to get started. So if you don't see that invite, you probably aren't invited. It is pretty obvious. They make it very easy to find the invitation when you're invited to this program. You can also go to your professional dashboard and then go under bonuses, and you're able to see if you're able to join the bonus program. A few logistical things, like you need to be a business or creator account, you need to be at least 18 years old, you need to be located in the US, and you need to have at less than 1 million followers in order to join the program. So if you meet all those requirements, then you are eligible. You just need to wait for your invitation in order to join the program. I will say that out of the creators I've seen join the program and are able to join, it's generally people who are consistently creating within the app, getting views on their reels. And it doesn't mean you need to have a ton of followers or a ton of views. You just need to be consistently creating. So basically, if you haven't gotten the invitation yet, it's probably just going to take some patience and consistently showing up, continuing to show up on Instagram for your followers. And also, I will say that don't create reels just because you want to join this program. We're going to talk later about how you get paid and the monetization of it and all of that, and you'll see why when we talk about that. So basically how the program works is once you join, you can start almost like a time period for your bonus program, and that time period lasts 30 days. So whenever you start those 30 days, any reels you make within those 30 days count towards your Reels Play bonuses. The other important thing to know is that the views you get from those reels only last during those 30 days. So that is a huge, I think, downside to the Reels Play bonus program. We'll talk about that here more in a second, but basically, so say you start a Reels Play bonus program on July 1st and you post a reel on July 2nd, but then maybe, after the Reels Play bonus program ends at the end of the month, that reel doesn't start to pick up and gain views until August 15th. You're not going to get paid for those views. Only the views within that month is what you're going to actually get paid for, including, that applies to any reel that you create within that month. So if you post it on July 29th, on the very last day of your time period, and you start to get views on August 5th, you're not going to get paid for those views just because the Reels Play bonus program for that time period has ended, and then you're moving on to the next time period. So basically, once you're in the program, you can go to your professional dashboard, you can hit start the Reels Play bonus, and you have up to 30 days to create reels and gain views from those reels to get paid for those reels. Another logistical thing that's important to keep in mind as you're doing this is that any reels in the Reels Play bonus program cannot be branded content. So this means sponsorships, collaborations, things like that can't be a part of the Reels Play bonuses, and you can't get paid for those kinds of reels. Another quick thing that is important to know is that you can contribute up to 150 reels per time frame. So per Reels Play bonus that you start, you can contribute up to 150 reels, and then there's a maximum number of views that you can be earning money from, and a maximum number of dollars that you can make. And that's going to depend on your account and what they basically grant you, which again, it's I don't know how they're coming up with these numbers necessarily. I'm guessing the size of your account. And also, in order for a reel to count towards that Reels Play bonus program, to be one of those 150 reels, you have to make sure you select it before you post. At least on my account, I still can't once it says technically when I've read on Instagram's help desk that after within 24 hours after you post a reel, you can still add it to a Reels Play bonus program. But I personally have not been able to do that on my account. I'm not really sure why. When I go back to edit a reel, I can't go and add it to a bonus, but I have to make sure that I add it to a bonus before I post it, and if I do that, then it will count towards the Reels Play bonus that I'm in. For mine in particular, I have it pulled up right here. I have my current status or whatever is I can earn up to 84 million views to count towards a Reels play, and I can earn up to $8,500. And then again, that's within a 30-day time span. So obviously that's a lot of views and a lot of money, but I have not made anywhere near that. And I'm going to show you later, like, all of my Reels plays and basically what I've made from them and the views and stuff like that and what that's really looks like. All right, so how does getting paid work exactly? Let's dive into how that looks. And once you're in the program, say you finished a 30-day time period, okay, now how do you get paid? So basically, in order to get your first payment, you need to make at least $100. So that can be from multiple different like Reels play bonuses. So maybe you got $30 on the first one, $45 on the second one, then $20 on the third month. Then you'll get paid out that month because you finally hit that like $100 mark. But I will say it's usually pretty easy to hit that first $100. Normally, I will hit that first $100 very quickly, and it takes a lot more effort and time and views though to hit even another $100. So I'll dive into that here in a second, but you basically have to get $100 to get that first payment. The first payment will pay out. So if you get $100 before the end of a month, then it'll pay out on the 21st of that following month, and you'll usually see that payout within 1 to 7 days in your bank account. Another important thing to note is you need to add your payout method at least 10 days before that scheduled payment date in order to get paid out for your Reels play bonus. So if you haven't watched the video yet on your payout settings, we actually have a video on that. We'll put that like right here, and the link will be in the description if you want to head over to that after this and figure out how to get your payout settings set up if you do have the bonuses enabled. Okay, so now that we have like the more facts and logistics down of what this program is, who can join, and how you get paid from it, I want to give just a few of my thoughts on the program as somebody who has participated in it. I'd have to look. It's been probably a good year now. I started participating pretty early on, but from my view, I think it's a good like bonus on in addition to what you're already doing. So we talk a lot about, at least on my channel, making sure that you're monetizing your Instagram account in different ways and not just relying on one thing, but also using it and being specific to your brand or niche in order to actually make sales for your brand. Okay, so not just relying on a Reels play bonus program in order to make money. So I personally have seen most of my payouts each month have been like $100 to $200, and then I did have one payout one month that was closer to $800. But within that month, I had to literally, like, I had a reel start going viral where I gained, I think, like 4 or 5 million views. And again, that first $100 maybe came, and I'm actually gonna pull up my phone real quick. Let me look. Okay, so I have my exact bonuses pulled up now, and I guess the first time I did the Reels play, I posted any Reels, so I don't know what I was doing there, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Reels plays that I've done over the course of probably, I guess, 10 or 11 months. So let's tap on each of them and just see how many views I've gotten per how much money. So the first one, I got 99,000 views and earned $132. Next one, I earned $151, had 147,000 views. Next is 62,000 views, $117, which you can already see from the last one. Like, I gained that one with $151. I gained almost like double the amount of views, but didn't earn that much more money. Isn't it kind of weird? Like, the first $100 is so easy, but then it just creeps up so slowly from there. So the next one is $142 for 126,000 views. Next one, $128 or $129, 91,000 views. Next one, this one really jumped up. I had some reels really pop off. Like, if we look, I had one 4.6 million views, another one with 2.1 million views, another one with 1.1 million views. So we're talking 4.5 million, 2 million, 1 million. That's literally like 9 million views. And not in addition to the other ones that I had posted. But so yeah, so 8.1 million views is what counted towards my Reels bonuses. So you can see there's even other ones where we have like 3 of like around 30,000 views. That's almost 100,000 right there. We have another 30,000, 40,000. And I know this reel, I think it has more than 40,000 now, but this is all that counted towards the Reels play bonuses, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so like basically anything that I've gotten past on these reels, like, I haven't gotten paid for that. So I earned $904 this month with 8.1 million views. But again, if you do the math, like those months where I was getting like 60,000 views and getting $100, like I should be making way more than that with over 8 million views towards this. Okay, so it's not totally fair. And it even says in that, like, your for earlier plays are probably going to count for more money versus your later plays, which is kind of weird, but also I feel like it's almost like incentivizing you to try to just create more and more and more in order to get more money. So anyways, we're going to go on to the next month, $311, 2.1 million views. Again, the difference between that, like those $100 month, let's go back to the very first one, $132 for 100,000 views. So like I should, theoretically, it should be like 250,000 views should get me $300, but I had 2.1 million views and that got me $300. Okay, next one, $538, had 4.4 million views. And this is the last one I did, $392 with 2.9 million views. So you'll see that in order to have a good payout, you definitely have to post reels that are going to gain you like basically millions of views in order to see any good payout from it. Like you're not going to be able to necessarily see that, and it fluctuates up and down again. Like you can see I had some months with $900 and then some months that went down to $300 and some months that were $100 and I barely posted anything and like got $100 really easy. So it is an easy like grab for $100 to $200, I would say, but making anything past that, you definitely have to either post more consistently to gain those views or to have reels that are gaining like millions of views. And again, it's only within that 30-day time frame. So I definitely like to think of it as almost like a good bonus, as an add-on to what I am doing. So it's not like I am relying on reels for a steady stream of income, not even as much as like YouTube. So my YouTube ads are pretty consistent. Right now they're around $1,800 a month, and that stayed pretty consistent because YouTube pays you per view in continuity. Like every month on your channel, even if it's a video that you posted 2 years ago, you're still getting paid for those views and the ads that people are seeing on those videos today. So it's definitely more of a steady stream of income, and you're not going to see like these huge ups and downs. You're going to see maybe like slow, steady curves up and downs, but did I just say that right? So slow and steady curves up and down, but you're not going to see like these huge spikes necessarily like you will with reels because it's just all over the place and because they limit it to that 30-day time span. So has it really been worth it as a creator to join the Reels Play bonus program? I'll say, yeah, like I've made a good chunk of money. Like it definitely isn't nothing. I do wish that they would set it up more like either the TikTok fund or the YouTube AdSense. Like I wish it was a little bit more not limited to that 30 days because in my personal experience, when that 30 days starts to come to an end, I'm also like, if I know a reel is probably going to do really well, I'm not going to post it on the last day of my Reels Play bonus program. Like I'm going to wait until I start a new one so I can get as much out of that reel as possible. So I really do think that, I mean, it's nice, but also I'm not putting all my eggs in that basket by any means. And I'm making sure that I'm diversifying where my revenue is coming from. And I see it's just a nice like bonus from Instagram for doing the things that I'm already doing to grow my brand, to grow my business online. And I've also gotten asked this question a lot, like, do you think enabling the Reels Play bonus program is going to hurt my views? In my opinion, I have not seen it like negatively hurt my views, and I haven't seen Instagram like not push out content based on it being in the Reels Play bonus program. If you are wanting to grow on Instagram, make that part of your job, make that a part of, you know, a source of revenue for you, I wouldn't like create specifically to try to get tons of views just to make money from the Reels Play. I would see that as like a bonus to what you're already doing. And honestly, like if I'm even looking at my business as a whole, I make way more money even just selling my mobile presets like than I do the Reels Play bonus program in like in a year like scope. So having your own like paid products, having other sources of income like affiliate links and sponsorships, and you know, even diversifying where your content is on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and getting AdSense from all of that, like I think that's a lot smarter than trying to just go after the Reels Play. At least right now, it's just not very sustainable unless you're like constantly creating. So like if I took a month off from the Reels Play and didn't start a new one, like I wouldn't make money that month, right? So like it's not like I'm still making money from the reels I've already posted and the work I've already done, which kind of stinks. But I think it's because they really are rewarding. Again, think about Instagram's goal. I mention this so much. You guys are probably sick of hearing me say this, but Instagram's goal is to keep people on their platform. And so in order to do that, like people need to make more content, and reels are what's working really well in keeping people on their platform, which is why they're incentivizing you to not only start creating reels with the Reels Play, but I think also why they don't like pay out as much after you keep creating reels. It's like you kind of get that hit at the beginning of like, oh wow, like that was $100 and that was easy. I made a reel that only got like 30,000 views, and then it takes a lot more than that though to get to your next $100. And so it's almost incentivizing you, trying to get you to like make more and more and more. So yeah, so my best piece of advice, if you are trying, again, besides not putting all your eggs in that one basket, but to pick a niche and to grow your brand as a whole based around that niche and what you do and how you serve people and how you show up in the world. And don't make content just because you want to get paid from the Reels play or from the TikTok fund or from YouTube AdSense. And I think those other ones, especially like YouTube, can be a little bit more consistent, something you can rely on a little bit more. But at least for Reels play right now, it's going to serve you a lot better just to try to grow your brand. Think of it as a business as a whole and not just focus on the Reels play bonus program. If you are wanting to show up and start creating those reels for your brand and start to maximize like that reach you can get with reels, we would love to have you take our free reel. Well, there's like a fuzzy. Hold on. Okay. We would like for you to take our free Reels class. We just created it, so it's brand new, and it's all about discovering your next reel idea. It's completely free, so if you want to take it, there's a link right in the description right below this video, and you can take that, see what your next reel idea should be, even get tutorials on how to create that next idea, and we would love for you to just try it out, see if it helps you in creating your next reel. Thank you guys so much. We absolutely love making these videos for you. If you have any questions, of course, drop them below. We're always chatting back with you guys and answering questions as they come up. And I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye guys.